your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
All the stars are right here.
This is Beyonce.
Yo, what's going on, man? This is Drizzy Drake.
It's the DJ Khaled going down.
You're tuned in to Risky Radio.
All right. You guys are tuned in right now to the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine assy Carrice, and I'm here with my cousin host, Sir.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Honestly, I'm feeling really good. You know, I love Tuesdays. There's so many reasons. And so I'm happy to be here. Hey, Monica. How you doing?
Hey, Monica. Hey, girl. Yeah, you know what? I'm doing okay. You know, it's been quite an interesting week, and you know, I'm here, child.
Me too.
Hi.
I'm here, and I'm pumped, and I'm ready to roll. I honestly feel like we live in a post-world apocalypse, but it's
cool. Listen, everybody crazy. Everybody everyone's crazy. Everything's going on. It's a lot, child. So, but we are still here to spill all of the tea, and as we do each and every Tuesday, we deliver the shady ass tea. Sir, what's the tea, child?
Okay, so we obviously, for the dangerous minds in us, for the gangster's paradise in you, we want to say rest in power to Coolio. He's out of here. He's, in a paradise in the sky.
Right. Right, absolutely. Rest up to Coolio. I feel like Coolio had like a place here in Vegas because I would always see him. I mean, a lot of people come to Vegas, but like I would see him all the time. So, and he was always very pleasant. You know, he was always just like chilling. Like it wasn't, he wasn't too Hollywood to do anything. He was cool. He was chilling.
Maybe a lady he knew had a house in Vegas.
Yeah, child, maybe because what the word is that I don't even know why she even had to address this because I thought it was kind of weird. But Coolio's girlfriend says that yes, he was seeing other women. Okay.
Right. And she knows about it. She said, there's no secrets.
Child, talk about no secrets.
If there's nothing this man has ever done that I don't know about, we had no secrets. Mm-hmm. So if he was seeing other women, I knew it. I imagine that's how she said it. She's also she's an exotic dancer or a former exotic dancer.
Is she?
Yeah. They weren't actually married though, like legally married.
Right.
They had just been together a long time.
Right. And she says, in quote, she says, he was who he was. If he was seeing other women, I knew about it. Mimi Ivy is her name. She told that to the Daily Mail. She said, there's nothing that a man that man ever did that he hid from me. We talked about everything. I knew his whole life. We had no secrets. Shout out to men who don't have no secrets, child. Shout out to those guys.
Men with no secrets. I think
communicating openly and effectively is important. And it sounds like the Coolio, he had it down. You know what I mean? He communicated things openly and effectively. And then now when he's gone, he don't have to learn no shit. He don't have to learn that he got 10 girlfriends on the side and 12 baby mamas or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be wild. Also, though, they never actually got married. I don't know if I could be like, how do you feel about that? Like, not like she said, they filled out the paperwork, went to the court, but didn't actually do it because it's just a piece of paper.
I mean, I think that people make decisions for themselves, marriage is interesting. You have to, find a partner who, wants to commit to you. But I think that it does, sometimes it does have to do with paper. But I wonder if she was the one to say the paper thing. I wonder if she was the one to say, oh, I don't want to, we don't have to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess he would have a reason to say it, right? I mean,
right.
he's probably still getting royalty checks and whatever shows and.
Well, she was saying that they both agreed. Like they said together that we don't need this to prove that we're married. That prove that we love each other. It's not going to change how we feel about each other. It'll just it's just a piece of paper for us.
And that could be like people feel certain ways about like spirituality and all of that. So it could be it could just be their thing. And I'm here for people loving how they love, but I'm definitely here for them to be open about not having any secrets and him having additional girlfriends and they're communicating about it. She's like, I know, so hopefully don't nobody else have no issues with that. So I do I appreciate that for sure.
He's not having a funeral. He said he just wants to be cremated, which I respect. That's what I want when I die.
Yep, burn me up, child. Burn me up.
I don't want a funeral at all. Just cremate me.
Listen. After we did a happy hour for our aunt, and I'm just like, it was just a good time. Like it was a good time. It wasn't even. It wasn't a funeral. It was a celebration, and really it was more of a party than anything. So we left there feeling light. So I feel it. Like I mean, burn me up, child. Don't even have a funeral. So are they having a gathering or anything, or what did she say?
No real nothing. He didn't want any of that.
Okay. I wonder if he knew he was going to pass away because according to reports, he passed away from cardiac arrest. So, could be. I don't know.
You think he knew he was going to die? I mean, would you want to know when you were going to die?
I mean, if I was in my last days, yeah. Like if I got a year to live, I got 3 months to live. Like, yeah, let me know. I don't want to know if I die in 20 years. Like the day I'm gonna die in 20 years, I don't want to know that.
But like, if you want to know, like, okay, 6 months from now, you're gonna be dead.
Yeah. If I'm terminally ill, yeah. MJ said, "Take my ashes and make a tea bag." Bottoms up. Hells no. First of all, that's freaking disgusting. They put all types of chemicals in there. Your bones will be in there and some other things. So, no. For me.
I think I would want to know if I was gonna die in like 2 weeks. Like that's.
But not like 6 months.
Yeah, I don't want 6 months.
But what if you don't really have to? They're just guesstimating. Like, so maybe you only got 2 weeks, child. Because man, that happened last year to a family member. Yeah. Hey, you got 6 months to live, and it was 2 weeks.
Man, I mean, I don't know. I think I would want to know. I feel like I would want to know in 2 weeks. But then I'd be like, because I feel like 6 months I could make a relationship and fall in love with somebody in 6 months. I
don't do it.
I don't want to do that. But 2 weeks is. I mean, if in 2 weeks I feel like I would have cussed out everybody I needed to cuss out. I've had given it up to everybody I want to give it up to.
Keep talking. Go ahead.
And I'd have done everything that I needed to do that was like, I can't do it because I might go to jail or shit like that. If I go to jail, I ain't gonna be in jail for maybe a couple of days. I'm gonna be dead soon. I'm gonna do everything illegal that I want to do. It's gonna be like a 2 week purge. I'm gonna be on the purge for 2 weeks. Nothing is illegal.
Nothing. I mean, just turn up, whatever. Like, but I feel like if I'd had 6 months, then that's what I would be doing for a whole 6 months. I'm turning up every day. Sure. As much as I can, because usually you terminally ill, you really can't do shit. But I'm definitely turning up every single moment of the day. Shout out to Facebook user, says aloha. We have no idea who the hell Facebook user is. There's several Facebook users actually.
They're in Hawaii.
Y'all keep yourselves out of Facebook jail, please. Thank you. MJ says, my mom died within 3 days after being released from intensive care and being told that she had 3 to 5 years. So yes, that's what I'm thinking. Like you can, Nora Karma said it's Tavon. But yeah, I just feel like you don't know. So they only guesstimate and then it just is what it is. Your ass die when you die. So I'm turning up every day.
Yeah.
That's that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, rest in peace, Coolio. Rest in power.
Rest up.
Okay, so I have one more question about.
Sure.
Do you think they took his hair down?
Chill. No. I mean, before they burnt him up.
Yeah.
No.
No.
He probably still had his clothes on and everything. It was like push him in there, push him in the little thing, turn the fire up, scrape up all the ashes at the end.
The gentle push right at the end. Oh my God.
Nora Karma said, "Hell no." Nah. Yeah. Facebook used to say, "Yeah, I don't understand the hidden identity." Nora Karma. I guess it is Tavon Greatness. It looks like Tavon. That little emoji with the blue shirt actually looks like Tavon, so that's probably him. But anyway, let's carry on.
Oh my God. So So how about Elon? Can we talk about Elon Musk? Because I was telling you, I feel like I'm living in the post-world apocalypse.
I mean, the thing is that he's done a couple of things, right? He got a robot that's coming out in a couple of years that you can purchase for your home. Like basically you can purchase a robot to do your chores. Would you get a robot?
Hell no, I don't want no robot. I don't want a robot.
No.
I don't want
good.
Charging up against the wall. Wake up in the morning and be like, "Hey, hi, sir."
Robot slaves, Nora Karma says. Yeah, that could be it. But I mean, it's a little risky out here in these streets, child.
Would you get a robot?
I don't think I would get a robot. I mean, I think we have some robots now, some that clean the carpet, some, we got. What'd you say?
Some that part the carpet.
So I think that it is what it is, but we'll see. We did talk about that a little bit last week, but we also were talking about Elon Musk because now he's a little bit closer to purchasing Twitter.
See, here's the thing. I need him to figure out what he want to do.
For real? Like, are you gonna purchase Twitter or not, Elon? Like, what is going on? I thought that he was trying to back out of the deal.
He was. Okay. And now he wants them to go ahead and take his offer, but Twitter obviously is like, they need a little bit more security on the offer, so they're waiting on that. But I don't want him to own anything else. I feel like he is a maniac from another planet.
I think so. I think so too. I think that something's weird about. He already looks a little strange, doesn't he? Doesn't he look like he could be like there's an alien inside of him?
Yes, this is an alien doing a human impression.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what he looks like to me. Even his body, like the way his chest is. Yeah, it's the same.
You know how Men in Black they had the little man inside of the old man. That's so.
Yes, exactly.
He's one of those things inside of a Myra suit.
Tiffany said he's a robot for sure.
Yeah, he's a robot. Oh, that you know what? That's a sci-fi movie. A robot who created himself, who builds other robots, so he can never be alone.
And cars that drive themselves and all of this, and one day they're just gonna flip the switch and boom.
And they're all gonna be his family. They're all his children.
Yeah, so he's trying to sell Twitter, and it looks like the deal is going to be like what he wants to do is buy the company for $54.20 per share. So I don't know how many shares they have exactly, but like let's say like I have some shares in Sprint, and I think they're like I think right now they're I don't know, I think it was like $21. I think I got them at like $2 or something because we got them when I worked there, but. $54.20 per share, and it looks like it keeps going on and off again, and I don't know why that's happening, but the original agreement was $44 billion for him to purchase Twitter. So, and then they're adding some new things to Twitter. So I don't know if you saw that they're adding like the same type of feel to TikTok. So now when you swipe up on Twitter, it's supposed to like look like the videos are supposed to look like you do when you swipe up on TikTok. So yeah.
I don't know. I don't want him to own nothing. I really feel like we're gonna wake up one day and we're gonna be in Elon homes, eating Elon bars, driving Elon cars, talking on Elon phones, and we're gonna just be stuck getting drug around.
Yeah, it's wild out here. Facebook user says, listen, my conspiracy theories since moving out to Vegas and seeing how close Area 51 actually is located, it wouldn't surprise me that a couple of the extraterrestrials subjects have escaped over the course. Yeah, for sure they escaped. We don't know. You might be one of them, Facebook user.
Right.
So that definitely could be the case.
That would lend that celebrities are aliens, and that's why they love Las Vegas so much.
What other celebs do you think are aliens?
Who do I think is an alien? I think Angelina Jolie is a woods witch. I don't know if she's an alien.
Okay.
I think she's a witch. I don't know if she's an alien. Erykah Badu might be an alien. I think Erykah Badu.
What about Lauryn Hill?
Yeah, I can see Lauryn Hill being an alien. Maybe a subterranean person, somebody more earthy.
Nora Karma says Mark from Facebook.
Mark from Facebook is a alien.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, you think he's an alien? I don't know. He ain't no alien. He's just white
and corny.
Yeah, he's just white.
Facebook user says. Still. Like what?
I think Joe Biden is not an alien. I think Joe Biden is a
clone. I think he's a clone. Yeah, I think he's a clone. I think he's a robot or clone for sure. But yeah, he said Erykah Badu too. MJ Robin says Herschel Walker.
I think Herschel Walker is on Get Out. You know who else I think is Get Out? Who's been Get It Out?
Getting it out.
Who's been Get Out?
Who?
I think Kanye West is Get Out.
Man, listen.
I think inside of Kanye West's body is the spirit of Balenciaga. The ball Balenciaga.
You think that it just jumped into his body?
No, got Get Outed by Cristal Balenciaga.
Okay.
And so now he can come back and live his life as a black, that's why his fashion looks like it does, because he's like black people and fetish, and he can just do it and do it and do it.
Kanye gets it because he's the same person.
Gotcha. So I don't know if you guys saw, but Kanye believes that white lives matter. Okay, and I think that we all believe that all lives matter, right? I think it's just a thing, right? We as black people, okay, we'll say that we as black people believe all lives matter. Okay,
right.
Others that may check other boxes, and sir, I think you're Bluetooth connected. Others that check other boxes do not necessarily believe that black lives matter, right?
Right.
So Kanye decided that he went ahead and he did the Balenciaga. I don't know if you guys saw him strutting the mudway, because it wasn't a runway. Okay, he was strutting a mudway in his Balenciaga, whatever. Then he leaves there, goes to his season 9 Yeezy launch, and he has on this White Lives Matter shirt, standing next to the coonish Candace Owen. Okay, so I'm concerned.
What are you concerned about? What are your concerns for Kanye? Tell us.
I mean, you said he's an alien, so that's.
I think he's been get outed. I don't know the proper word for. He's been get outed.
It's like he's been infiltrated, like his mind has been infiltrated.
So sometimes it's Kanye at the wheel, and so because he's fighting with this white person that's living inside of his body. And so sometimes the white person takes over.
Not the white person.
No, listen, because
you might be on to something.
There's a white person living inside of Kanye, that's trying to rule his body. And Kanye's like, no, I'm still Kanye. And he's like karate mind fighting this white person. So sometimes he is like black and like Kanye, like, oh, I know that person. Other times you're like, who is this white woman trying on TV? And so that's what's happening to Kanye.
I mean, I think that could definitely be the case at some point, but I feel like it happens so often with him. Like maybe something's taking over his body. Okay, but this is the word. So we all feel some type of way about his whole fashion choices and things like that. But when he's pops up with the White Lives Matter shirt, along with a girl, Candace Owen, then he decides that he wants to reply on his story on Instagram, and it says this quote: "Everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over. You're welcome." End quote.
Okay. So Black Lives Matter, I'm not gonna say it wasn't. Some of it wasn't a money grab because some of the people got a lot of money and didn't do anything with it. They just got a bunch of money for saying Black Lives Matter. I don't know if it's a scam though, so much. I don't think it started off that way, but I do think people were benefiting from it that weren't doing anything with it.
We've talked about several times, and several members of co-founders and things like that allegedly took millions of dollars. And when they took millions of dollars, they purchased these like elaborate homes allegedly for themselves. But some of them said no, it was purchased. Some of the homes were purchased as like a project for content creators to come and stay and live, and they have different spaces where you can record and things like that. And then how they can host events. I get it. I mean, I hear you, but I mean, we may all feel some type of way about the Black Lives Matter movement, but the reality is that Black lives do matter.
Black lives do matter. I think maybe what he was trying to say was that using that phrase as a marketing tool is a scam. But like saying Black Lives Matter is true, is accurate. Like Black lives do matter, but selling Black Lives Matter is a problem.
Did you buy anything that says Black Lives Matter?
No, I didn't.
Did you donate to the Black Lives Matter movement?
I did at one point, yes.
And I I haven't. But I think that what happens is that it's corporations who invested in Black Lives Matter. It's corporations who in WNBA, they always had their Black Lives Matter, the NBA, Black Lives Matter, like shirts and everything. We know that there was an investment made there financially. So, yeah. But do you think, I guess those of you who are on, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, tell us, do you think the Black Lives Matter movement was a scam, like the actual business was a scam? Y'all tell me. I don't know.
It feels like a scam. I don't know who. I feel like not knowing who runs it in I don't know where the money goes or anything.
And I think that they have to disclose that on an annual basis too when they do their taxes or re-up for their 501 whatever it is. I don't know if they're a C for the whatever, but they have to submit that. So they've been submitting it obviously all of these years. You know what I mean? Okay. So, and I do think oftentimes too that when things are Black led and they are moving rapidly, I do believe that sometimes other organizations will try to pick it apart because there's Black people running it and it's generating revenue. I mean, we talk about Susan B. And the breast cancer foundation, being a fraud for real, and we hardly hear them talk about her.
Right.
First of all, y'all, Susan B. Anthony and the pink whatever thing that they got going on is a fraud allegedly.
Well, talk to me.
I'm just listen. Millions of dollars, like on an annual basis, just gone, child.
Just go.
And they can't account for what they're actually paying for. So they've been in this situation for this fraud situation for at least like 6 to 8 years, allegedly. So, but it's in the news. You can use the Googler, okay? Everybody can Google it, okay? Don't donate to Susan B.
Susan
That's what
G.
I
called
said. It's G, whomever, whatever the girl name is, shall.
the scam. Those allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly, because you can go to jail for a scam, and you can go to
Especially
jail,
if it's dealing with a not-for-profit. And
right?
yeah.
So we don't want to go to jail.
Yeah. Don't go to jail for anything, okay? Especially if you're in Russia. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, we did talk about 6ix9ine being in Russia last month or last
Okay.
week, and it was last month too, but he was there acting a fool and then
Right.
calls out and says, "Fuck Brittany Griner."
It was really,
Why though? He's
it
just
was
a troll.
is. Oh, I like that movie Trolls. I watch it with my kids.
And maybe that's why he looks like a troll. You know what? He played on us.
Yeah, he did.
That's why he looks like a troll. I didn't even think about that.
Mm-mm. So they really gonna get this girl jail time for cannabis oil in a vape pen? They really gonna do this?
They did, child. It's already done.
They said she could get out in a couple years on parole. But
And what does parole look like too when you like in a different country? Like what is that? I got a whole lot of questions with this Russian court situation. It looks like that she did schedule an appeal, and the appeal's set to happen on October 25th for the conviction of her drug possession, which was now that we're hearing was like 2 vials, like one of them that was in the pen and another one.
2 vials. 25 years. Ain't that giving something like that? 5 years at least.
So it looks like it said that this is what it says. It said that she had vape canisters containing cannabis oil that they found in her luggage. But I heard it was 2. So she was sentenced to like 10 years or something like that.
It was 9, I think, initially 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it said it was 5. Most people get 5 for it, and they're out in a couple of years. So normally it says the average jail time for this type of crime is 5 years, and then a third of those people are let out early on parole.
Well, it looks like the White House has been sending over some information to Russia, and they have not received a productive response as of yet from Russia to approve or counter their offer or anything. So they have declined to comment. Russia has declined to comment on the swap. And meanwhile, Joe met separately in September with Griner's wife. Finally, okay, because what's she been there for like almost a year now?
Yeah, something like that.
She's been there for almost a year now. They just met with her wife in September.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
I'd have been like, look, Joe, you and Kamala, y'all need to do something about this.
First of all, I would have been at the White House every day. Excuse me. Yes, excuse me. Listen, they dropping people off at Kamala's house. I would have been standing outside Kamala's house too. Like, hey, was really good.
That man did. Got that crazy maniac in that wheelchair here.
Man.
Oh, that man is crazy.
Listen, MJ, March of Dimes too. If y'all don't use the Googler, for real. Yes, March of Dimes.
I used to do March of Dimes.
March of Quarters, or whatever we gonna call it. Okay.
I used to do March of Dimes, March of Quarters, Dance of Nickels. I used to do that walk, right? And I only did it because there were snacks on the route. Like you would, the more you walk.
Good night. You would snatch one of those water things and get one of the bananas and the little chip snacks, or the little, what was it, like a little bar, a wafer bar or something.
The orange slices, a granola bar. Some have a good little spread.
Were you walking briskly, or were you just strolling?
Walking through these people's neighborhoods like I own the place. I remember I was coming through one lady's neighborhood one time, and it was white people in the front, 2 white ladies in the front yard, and I'm just walking, and I might have been 14, and they were like, "Excuse me, sir." I'm like, "How they know my name?" Right?
Good night. Good night.
They was trying to tell me the neighborhood because I was like, I'm walking for the March of Dimes, and it was like, you're not walking for They cannot believe a black man was walking for the March of Dimes. And I wasn't even a black man. I was a young black boy at 14.
But you didn't look like you look like a grown ass man since you was 11. That's really. Let's
100%.
really talk about this. Yeah. I don't know.
100%.
It's crazy out here in these streets, but hey, you go to court, you try to do appeals, you try to find out things, and we got another person who's trying to find out some things, and is Miss Cardi B. Okay, because Cardi B, she discovered. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say this is that it looks like so Tasha K owes Cardi B $44 million. Okay, she won that in a defamation suit. $4 million.
That's a lot of money.
That's a whole lot of money. Okay, so according to the court documents obtained, J.P. Morgan Chase Bank has informed Cardi B that Tasha K and her company KB Studios only has $1,083.02 held in the accounts. The amount is far from what is needed to satisfy the court judgment. The thing is that Cardi B's petty as mug though. She hella petty. She was like, I don't care. Go in her bank account and run me my money.
I need $1,082.02. I think
goodness.
40 cents is wild. Like, okay, we're gonna make sure you report the accurate balance. Like, Cardi was like, it's 2 cents now. I need that too.
I need all of that. Cardi B listen, she said, I need all my money. And so do you think that Tasha K may have moved some money?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I know Tasha K got more than $1,000.83.
Right, I think she did. I think she started moving money
when it first started, or before, probably when she was getting threatened with legal.
And she's keeping that balance. Whatever account they were allowed to make discoverable, it was no money in that account to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, because how is she flying around the world? She only got $1,000 in her bank account.
I heard that she moved to Africa, somewhere. I don't know where in Africa.
She moved to
continent. She on the continent somewhere, Joe.
She done moved to Africa.
That's what I heard.
I mean, does she think they will? That she won't owe Cardi B money in Africa?
Maybe they can't get her money if it's in an African bank or offshore bank.
You know what Cardi gonna do?
What's Cardi gonna do? Move to Africa?
She gonna move to the country, get elected to the Senate of that country, and tax her the money that she owes her.
Goodness.
She gets it.
Yeah, Cardi is not with the shit. She's like, run me all my money. And we know Cardi don't need that $4 million, but I feel it, because I would be like, hey, I need my money.
Hello?
Yes.
All of it. Just like you was running your mouth this whole time, talking about everything I am and what I got and what I ain't got. Oh, yeah, run it all. Run my whole
all of it. Yes, please, because
I need your first book.
I need all of that, for real.
100%. I couldn't do it. If I owe Cardi B money, I'll be on the internet saying, please.
Go fund me and some more stuff.
Right.
MJ says, run me my coins. I need your firstborn, house, souls, 401ks, investments, Cayman Islands account. I mean, I think that's why people put money offshore, is that, you can't really touch it. So I'm sure that's.
Yeah, I'll put some money offshore. I'm first. I got to get some money to put offshore. And once I get it, I'm going to find an offshore bank account that only needs $115, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it in there and just let it let it work in the market.
Yeah, we'll let it do what it do, child, because I don't know.
For real.
Well, speaking of doing what it do, Tia Mowry made it do what it do, child. She didn't file for divorce.
That's sad. 14 years of marriage.
14 years of marriage.
Sad day.
It is, because I thought they was going to tough it out, you know what I mean? But the thing is that, marriages happen, and, things, may go awry sometimes, or maybe they were happy and maybe they just grew apart. But I noticed that, like, he's been doing a lot of movies lately, so I hope he hasn't put himself in any compromising positions. Or her. Because it could be her too. But she filed for divorce from Corey Hardwick. And according to the legal documents, it says that they filed to basically dissolve the marriage, and that happened in Los Angeles, citing irreconcilable differences as the cause for the split. The television star is asking for joint custody of her 2 children and wants the court to terminate its ability to award spousal support to either party.
Okay, so you just want to split the kids. Let's go our own way.
Right, I ain't giving you no money or nothing.
You got to give me no money. Just take
And
care of your kids.
Right, and I feel like, like, say it was like some sort of infidelity issue, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I feel like if he tries to get spousal support, it's gonna come out.
Right.
So it's like, okay, for now it's gonna say irreconcilable. I can't say shit today. There you go. That. So that's what they're saying for now. So
I want to say it's that they grew apart because they loved each other. They just became different people. I hope it's that. I hope they just now.
Yeah, they've been together for like 20 years, I think. Been together for 20 years. Been married for 14 years.
Yeah, no, we don't need to be married anymore.
They also say that all assets and obligations of each party of his or her are his or her separate property. So my stuff is my stuff, your stuff, your stuff.
Right.
Pretty much.
Who's is who?
Right.
Because that's cute. My stuff is my stuff and your stuff is your stuff. What happens when it comes? I gave you that. That's mine.
I purchased it. Here's the receipt. And it looked like she also hired Kim Kardashian's lawyer, Laura Wasser, to represent her in this case. So she's serious about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
divorce attorneys are not cheap.
Nope, they are not.
Not nice.
Ciao. So that's what's going on there. Anything else going on in these streets?
Look, so Christian and Blueface, I feel like every week we got to say something about them. So allegedly they're broken up. They're not together anymore.
Hey, what's up, Albert?
So she releases a sex tape of them having sex together.
Did you see it?
I saw a clip of like a still of it. I didn't watch the sex tape because I honestly don't want to see them doing that. Kids, I'm a fool. I'm a man. Those are young kids having a rough go at it.
Hella rough though.
Right, because allegedly she caught him with another woman. And so that was the end of it before she released the sex tape.
But did you see the baby mama? Did you see the other video of? So Blueface was sleeping in bed with the baby mama. The baby mama gets on live and is like, "You good? Like, what's up?" Like, wakes up, shows him on the camera, and all of that. So, and he's like, and he just laying there peacefully, like, it's nothing. I'm like, this dude right here, like, I don't know what magic something that he has. I don't even think it's the D.
I think they both. I think they really love each other, right? I really do.
Yeah, but what about the baby mama?
The baby. Oh, he's a cheater. He's a cheater. Like I don't know what else to say. Like I don't know.
I guess cheaters cheat.
Yeah, cheaters cheat. He if she gonna keep letting him fuck, he gonna fuck.
And this is my thing is that I know that she's been going through his phone and there's like she's finding things. I'm like, girl, you don't even have to go through his phone to find anything. Like, you know what it is. Make a decision. At this point, like it's a little excessive. Plus they're like, being abusive to one another. It's just a lot. It's just a lot going on.
I think
Thank you, MJ. MJ said he loves the show.
Love the show. I think when they grow up, they're gonna look back and say, "Wow, we were really fucking stupid."
No, I don't think they are. Blueface? Absolutely not.
You know what? I think a lot of us have looked back on it and said, I was really fucking stupid. I thought I was living life. I thought this was a good idea, and I just made a bad choice. I made a list of bad choices. I did.
I don't like to look back. I don't like to look back on bad choices. I like to move forward with great choices. That's it.
Hey, listen, I think they will. I think they'll look back on this and hopefully they'll look back on it and have learned something and not be like the same people 5 years from now that
I
they
think
are today.
Blueface will. I really like hope that Krishan gets out of this because this chick was just about to be like a U.S. Olympic runner. Like she was, that's what she did, and now
Right.
she's rapping, which the raps sound terrible. Okay, like
Rap
don't do that. don't do that, Krishan. Just go run, child. Run, go run. Okay, because that's it.
I don't know. I hope I want her to be happy. I want both of them to be happy because I mean he couldn't be super happy behaving like that. He couldn't be the happiest man on earth right now. You know, he don't have his mama, he don't have his sister, he don't have his daddy. He don't have nothing. Like he just got
He
hurt.
has whack 100.
You got
Who goes off on people with his butt cheeks in the air, butt naked on
what?
Clubhouse. Yes, there is a video of him that someone he was dating, right? He was dating this chick on, Sneaky Link. They were dating. They smashed, he's laying across the bed, butt ass naked, and I think this is when he was going off on somebody popular, I can't remember who it was, on Clubhouse.
Okay.
But when he was doing that, he was butt naked on the bed. So she allegedly they're saying that she leaked the video, but someone could have stolen the video from her. Who knows? You know what I mean? Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, so he out there with his buns out, just yelling at somebody, going off like he a thug when he butt naked on the bed with his booty cheeks up.
Is this real? I need to see this video. This is a real thing.
Yeah, it's like this is what he's doing. This is what he out here.
I can't. Not you was screaming at people butt naked on the phone.
Butt naked with his buns up.
Like, oh God. When stuff like that happens, I always wonder, like, what do you think as the person whose buns were up? Like, do you say, I was in my home, I was in the privacy of my home, of course I was naked?
He
Or
said,
he said,
I do everything naked.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, he does his best yelling face down, ass up. And so, a lot of people
That's
do their
what
best.
and they were trying to put some queer emphasis on that, as though that might have been the case. So,
Oh, that he was face down?
yeah, that he was face down, yelling, butt naked.
So a naked man can't lay on his stomach?
I guess not. Not while you yelling, acting like a thug. Somebody on the video chat, like probably not. Have you been on Clubhouse, by the way?
I have not.
Like I don't even know what the hell. Like I don't know if it's audio only or like how this works.
Yeah, how do you see somebody? Listen, I've been invited to Clubhouse several times. I haven't. I just got an iPhone. I just came into the world.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the iPhone club, sir.
I'm here. I'm trying. It's a big difference because I've been on an Android. Here.
Well, listen, since we were earlier talking about people getting divorces and things like that, breaking news, Miguel's wife,
Again?
Nazani, files for a divorce after nearly 3 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences, okay? And they have been together for 17 years.
Right.
And they got back together, in February?
Yeah.
And then now, she like, I'm fed up with this. Man.
17 years is a long time to be with somebody, though.
That's a long time.
17 years is a long time. You know you tired of somebody after 17. Look, I didn't give it everything
After 17 minutes, show.
Make it 17 minutes.
Man, after 17 minutes, sometimes you be tired of people.
That's true. That's
For real.
true. I mean, honestly, I don't be wanting nobody to break up. I be wanting everybody to stay together. Unless it's unhealthy like Christian and Blueface, but like people that's just been together 30 years, man, figure that out. 30 years?
What if it's not 30 years? Like, what if it's like only a short period of time that people are together and then, some shit hit the fan? Like, what do people do to work through that? How long were you married? Let's spill our own tea.
I was 11 years.
So throughout that 11 years, did you feel like what's the first time that you were like, I'm good here? Like I'm good.
The first time I felt like I'm out, like I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, it was years. It was years before I felt like that. Um,
And then so when that did happen, what did you do? Like at what point were you like, I'm gonna figure out how to make this work?
I think almost immediately, because I don't like. I believed that I was gonna be married forever. I believed that I committed when I said those vows. I love you, but I meant them, right? And so I was like, I got to figure out how to make this work for better or for worse. Because because I always looked at it like, if we're gonna be together until we're 90, and I'm only 30 now, in 60 years, will this matter to me? You know what I'm saying? Will I still be mad about this in 60 years? And so that's how I thought about it. Like, how long am I going to be mad about this thing that happened with this person that I say I love and this person that I say I'm committed to? How long am I going to be mad about that? And so I just thought about it like that. But, yeah, that's how I thought about it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that people commit, like, you have like small arguments, things like that. But I mean, like, when the shit hits the fan, like, I'm like the type of person that shit hit the fan, bye. Like, the fan is hit, we're good. I don't need that fan no more. Like, I'm good.
One time?
Yeah, and that's just how it is for me. Because I'm like, listen, I'm healed. I've been to therapy. I've been, through all of these things. I'm not a liar. I'm not a cheater. I'm not gonna be doing all of these shenanigans. You know what I mean? So I'm good over here. So
what is shit hitting the fan?
I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, you find out your man got a boyfriend, or you find out you find out there's infidelity. You find out somebody got a baby they didn't tell you about. I mean, it could be anything. Like, there's a lot of things that happen in scenarios. Like, or maybe you date you with Kanye, and he crazy. He crazier than you thought he was when you signed up. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
he got crazier.
Right. So what do you do in that situation? It's like, I don't know. It's, I've been in situations before where, like a marriage before, where it really wasn't a lot of drama. It was just one little problem. And with that one little problem, but if I knew what I knew about myself today, I could have still been married. You know what I mean? So, but me being like, hey, I'm cool. I'm just going to keep it moving. Right. And I think a lot of people don't know how to resolve that, like, keep it moving mentality, and I might be that person. So I don't know. That's the tea.
I hold on too long. I think for sure I'm like, I can get over this. I can, I definitely, I wish I was more like that. Like, fuck this shit, I'm out. But I'm definitely not.
MJ says, don't put the toothpaste cap back on the tub. That's gross.
You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Oh, that's what it was.
But yeah, I don't know. Offenses don't really bother me. I think it is. Do I feel like the other person is appreciating me? If I feel appreciated, I'm good. If I don't feel appreciated,
But if the shit hit the fan, let's say, like with one of the scenarios that I just gave, right? Shit hit the fan. Are you still good with that? Or are you like,
you know what? I want to be like, yeah, fuck that shit. But like, I know myself enough to know, like, if I'm in something and something happens, I'd have to, like, I need to know all the information. I have a bunch of questions.
Right.
I'm gonna everything before I make a decision on it.
Right.
And I want to know. I'm not going to immediately just walk away because something looks crazy. I'm gonna definitely investigate.
Yeah, I'm a processor. I'm definitely a processor. Like, I can process through, like, how I feel about this. What do I think the long term is going to be? Do I think that this situation will happen again? All of those things. So I definitely process through. But by the time I get to the process, I'll be like, bye. We good.
The resolution is I'm out.
Right. That's the easiest way to. That's the easy way to just dip. You know what I mean? Dip and carry on with somebody else.
Okay. I gotta learn
So,
how to do.
shoo, man, maybe you don't need to learn how to do that. Maybe you're doing maybe you're doing a good job. But for me, good night, okay? Like I don't even know if I have enough to process. And our comment says you have to be good with you. Love is hard and will always need work. Yeah, I believe that love needs work. The only you know what? I think part of the problem that it with me and a lot of people may have experienced this or may not have, but I had like a representation of like two people who were married for 60 something years who just loved each other and were faithful to each other and were kind to each other, like so it's like where's that guy at? Like I'm trying to figure out where that one guy is and why is my grandfather not duplicated to other people? Like why can't all of us have a grandfather like mine or a husband like my grandfather was? So I think that those are some challenges, like people go through those types of things. I don't know. Nora Karma says that he was surreal love, one in a lifetime. That's what it is.
I don't know. I think that the mess of it and the hardness of it is what makes it beautiful for me. Like I like the work.
Oh, hell no. I don't need the work, child.
I do. I like the work. I like discovering, digging.
It's like one thing to like discover new things, like understand like this is like, hey, I didn't really like this. How do you feel about doing this differently? What do I need to do differently? So on and so forth. But like the extra, like the stuff that really be like, for real, those are the things that that's when you be like, this tea right here is kind of cold and I'm, about to go get me another teapot from somewhere else, child. So, yeah. But you got any more of your tea that you want to spill today before we tap out? You out of tea? Your little teapot, short and stout?
Well, not short or stout, but a stout for sure.
Well, you can't be short and you can't be stout though.
Why? That's like girthy, right?
You know what? First of all, why did I not think about your body when you said girthy? Like I don't think definitely thinking about penis. Saying girthy. Send nudes. Okay, send nudes. Carrice, Ecarrice. Sir?
They can send news to @TheSirArmstrong on Instagram. That's fine. I won't post them in my stories or my close friends.
Man, listen, do I need to start a close friends?
I'm going to start one.
Do you see like the you can subscribe? Those of you out there, do you have a close friends? And like, are you subscribing to like all these additional features where you could pay something, like you pay like 99 cents, something like that, and then you can see exclusive content? Or should I just get an OnlyFans? Which one?
I'm gonna get an OnlyFans where I'm stepping on cake.
What?
For real?
What is that? Is that a thing?
It's like feet and
it's like oh, but you just gonna be stepping on cake? You gonna make cake and step on it?
I'm gonna do a ASMR me making it. I'm gonna just step
with
on
your
it.
feet.
I get asked for pictures of my feet all the time. Oh. For real?
Absolutely not. But yeah, I think that I don't know. Yeah, send nudes. But that's it. That's pretty much all I have for today. That's all I got too. Well, one more time, sir. Where can the people find you on social media and send nudes?
They can send nudes to The Sir Armstrong on IG or Sir Armstrong on Facebook.
All right. And you can find me and send nudes on every single social media platform at Carrice. That's Ecarrice. And also, too, don't forget to catch us each and every Tuesday right here on hot7025fm.com, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central, y'all. We'll be out of here.
Yeah,
go ahead. What you say?
See you next Tuesday, which is a fact.
Bye, y'all.